Everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're doing another episode in our Legendary High Elf campaign with Tyrion. Thank you very much for watching.
Champion
It's
of
been
the
a couple of days. I had been really sick the last couple of days, but I had some episodes stocked up, so I've kept them rolling out. I try whenever possible to do several in a row, so I don't have to pause and figure out what I was doing again. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I forgot to look this up. So let's just walk through this really quickly, just so I can explain my decisions. The main thing here is how much value can I get out of this. Now this is only for Tyrion's army, and it's important to remember that there are caps on certain units. Now I don't know exactly how these units are going to get classified. As I've said in the past, you know, there are like 3 different kinds of caps unless they change the system. There's one that's like a rare monster cap, and that's like you can only have 2 of those in an army. And then there's another cap where you can have 4 of them. I think those are elite units, something like that. You can have 4 elite units, and you can have 6 special units in an army. So I can anticipate that, like, the Star Dragon is probably a rare monster, so there's only going to be, I can only have 2 of those max in an army. It's possible these would also be considered rare. A lot of these are probably elite. But I want to just, if I upgrade a unit, I want it to be one where I can have up to 6 of them. And I don't know if that's going to be the Swordmasters or the Sisters of Avalorn. It's highly likely I'm going to have to choose either Swordmasters or Sisters, which is going to be a tough choice. I mean, I could do some mix of them. I think the Sisters are probably more powerful, though, in general. I mean, Swordmasters are very good, but... So... What that means is if we can upgrade something that's not going to be capped, that would be ideal. Just because we can have more of them. So, like this right here, minus 5% upkeep for Swordmasters in this unit. Now, it could be good, but if I'm only going to have like 3 of them, that's not actually going to be that much. And they have pretty high leadership to begin with. So that one's kind of out. Probably not going to run a lot of Phoenix Guard. Those are going to be out. The Dragon Prince is probably not going to run a lot of those. White Lions, not running those. Post-battle income loot is okay, but we don't get that much as we've seen before. Leadership for Spearmen and Archers is legit. And then upkeep and replenishment rate. Those are all pretty good. It's likely I'm probably going to have at least like maybe 6 Spearmen in an army. Although it's also possible, I thought about this the other day, that I could run almost a whole army of Lothern Sea Guard later on, because they have almost the same amount of power as the Spearmen after all of the upgrades for them, and they can fire. And so maybe I could run an army that's just like full-on skirmish for a lot of it, where I just spread all of them out and just fire, just shoot the enemy down, basically. And then if they engage, then they're pretty good in combat too. So it's possible I could run an army like that. Let me look at these Sea Guard here just one more time. Now they are more expensive than the normal spears. Not by a tremendous amount, but they're decently more expensive. Now they move 34, these move 34. So they have the same movement speed. These have 70 leadership, 68. Okay, so these have a little bit more leadership. But it's similar, right? It's 28, 38, 33. And this is 32, 38, 35. So these actually have more melee attack. Yeah, so these are going to have a little bit more melee attack. But the big one, of course, is these can fire. And they have a larger bonus against large. And but the spears have more health. So, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, we're probably still going to have some spears any way you cut it. But that's interesting. The fact that these deal 45 damage is really interesting. It just doesn't have a lot of ammo. Anyways, let's take another look here. So the spear upgrade is decent. We're probably not going to have normal archers for a while, though. The spears aren't that expensive. The 10 leadership is not a huge deal because Tyrion goes unbreakable anyways in a lot of these fights. Now, minus 5% upkeep for dragons is kind of a big deal, though, because of how expensive they are. Even if I only have 2 dragons, that's still like, you know, 2,600 gold. That time, you know, a dragon in this game costs, the big dragon costs about the same as 6 spears. And I'm definitely going to want to max out the credit card on dragons. So, even though I just said maybe I don't go for a rare monster one. Those are a special case because they're so exorbitantly expensive. As they probably should be balance-wise. This is another one, though. Getting 1% income from ports is probably not a huge deal, but if I get to 10,000 gold from ports, which is totally possible, that'd be an extra 100 gold a turn. 5% upkeep on Seaguard, leadership. If I run like 8 Seaguard or something, so 2,600, so 8 Seaguard would be like 1,600. How many Seaguard would I have to get to equal the dragons? That's the question here. Let me see. Not including different kinds of discounts. 256, 1,300 for the big one. And we definitely want the big one. It has way more armor than the other ones. Way more health. Yeah, it's Big Papa. You got to go with the big one. Speed, leadership, melee attack, 60, 55. Yeah, it's the big one. Base cap 1. So 1,300, so it would require 6 Seaguard. So is it more likely I'm going to run 2 dragons or 12 Seaguard with this army? I'm going to say probably 2 dragons. Although it's not going to matter for a while. Late game, it could.
Tyrion, heir of an area.
The 5% replenishment's nice. But the extra money on sacking is really good, too. 15% for sacks. Chariots are not that great. So this one, basically the 1% for ports. 5 for Seaguard are okay. So this one is going to save you more money in the long run when I can get the dragons. Sacking is really good right now. I think I'm going to go with this. Actually, if this is a long-term thing, maybe I don't even need to get this right now. I'm thinking like, oh, I got to get it right now. Maybe I don't because I don't even have dragons yet. Maybe I just save this for later. Just continue my other build. That's probably smarter. Elmo. Is she tired of the popples already? I don't know. Okay, so do I want Iron Disciplinarian, Merchant Lord? 2% more potentially from trade, but we're not. That's probably not going to work. I think just this. Gonna get 1 point in this and then eventually get over to Draft Master. Okay, so we'll hold on to that until we get to some dragons later. Although, now I'm having regrets because if I sack this next turn. But I want to occupy this. I don't want to sack this.
Certainly not.
The sack income will be nice eventually. Okay. So over here, we were building out this stuff. I think we just didn't have a good thing we wanted to build here. Could get Silver Helms. Not amazing for sieges. Don't need more wine.
The Assa are troubled.
My lady will
Ooh,
not
they
allow
are actually
it.
sending some stuff over here for us.
I will not.
How strong are these? Expendable. 2035.
Lethal grace given form.
Ooh, my units are still hurt from the Confederation. I forgot about that. We're at half strength. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we could get this 1 spear unit. We could hire a few more spears over here.
It is forbidden.
15, huh?
A true Asur. Their skill is legend.
Okay. So I guess we can go ahead and try to hire some. Okay, so those are actually considered a special unit. See, here we go. You can have up to 6 special units, even though there's not a cap on them. That's interesting. Gate Guard are also considered a special unit, even though there's not a cap on them. There's an army cap, but there's not a faction cap. Interesting, interesting. Okay. What do we just need a front line? Do it that way, and then we'll go ahead and just hire one of these just to try to keep it relatively safe. They're probably going to interrupt us from hiring here. We'll see. Hopefully we don't have to send somebody up there to deal with that. What do we want to build here? Do we have a growth building everywhere, right? Basically. No, actually we don't. Are we selling all of our trinkets right now? No, we're not even close. Okay, so we could just sell this then, it's not giving us anything hardly, and then just throw down a growth building. It's because we need more space. Growth over here, don't really need silver helms.
I hear the Widowmaker.
Protector of Ulthuan.
Okay, we need some more growth over here. Do we want to get this up to tier 3, or do we want to try to go to tier 4? I think going up to tier 3 is fine. Yeah, because then that'll give us this tech ultimately. +1 rank for lore masters and mages, which is pretty good. Am I selling all of the gems though? No. So actually it's not going to be worth right now. We need more trade partners, dang it. Let's see here.
Can I offer assistance?
Kill and Calador.
I bid you welcome,
Are we
traveler.
trading with these guys?
What would you wish to discuss?
Loyal servant.
You may approach and make your request. Unlikely.
Not one Drukion. I will hear your plea, mortal. The time is not right.
Queen of Avalon. All are welcome in my court. Yes.
We still have gifts going out to them. Yeah, for 3 turns. Once we start busting up Saphery, they'll probably like that. And if we kill Trace, they might really like it. Okay. I think that's the last one. I mean, maybe with Tyrannic. I don't think if I want to spend influence. So have that 35 influence. Yeah, let's go ahead and spend a little influence on her. Maybe should have started that earlier, but I did want to get a decent horde or hero, or I wanted the potential for that. Now, that I assume that goes over time, and that's not instant, right?
Alariel the Everqueen.
Yeah. So that improves over time. So we have to kind of wait on that to happen for a while, and then we can do more with that.
her servant.
And then we can buy some more off of her soon, too. Okay, I think that's fine. We'll just leave that lingering. We can get this, or we can get this whenever we need to. We want to get this eventually, but it's going to take a while. Okay, I think that's it. Tech-wise, working on precise fletching. And then probably this armor. Why is it 7 instead of 8? I guess because we have a little bit of time left. Okay. I don't know where that Saphery army went. She must have killed it somewhere off screen. She's still watching Popples. Nice, we spotted Empire somewhere. Oh, Empire occupied that little space over here. Or traced it, according to the color coding. I think it's Empire, though. Who has all that? Cult of Pleasure. Wow, it's taking over everything up here. Nagra is getting stomped. Not good for us. Actually, it kind of is. They might be more willing to confederate if they're getting smashed.
Not in this world or the other.
Okay, well, I got to recruit, and I got one more turn of replenishment or whatever. So on the town. So I don't think they're gonna be able to take this time. Basically full health on at least several of these units. Oh, that's because we just finished the building. Why is it full? But
I agree.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Alariel.
much longer? 7 turns on that, huh? Small little army here.
Misguided.
Small army over here. Yeah, I think they got crushed, right? Oh, I
What
could have
would
just
you
looked at
have
the
of
yellow
me?
bar and saw it. Yeah, they're getting murdered. Okay.
Ready to serve. Ridiculous.
No.
20 stack, 1 extra board. 10, huh? Yeah, and when you just take something, it takes a while to get your units back and replenishment.
Protector
Okay,
of the
so
Everqueen.
how many is that? It's like an extra 12 or something. Units. We don't have that many business units.
Tyrion, heir
We could
of
wait
Valerian.
and try to hire some like ballista units. They don't have
Misguided.
a decent chunk of archers. And they have 3 chevrons over here.
The Reaper.
We have a slight edge, but he actually has the red
Certainly not.
upgrade too, I think. Yeah.
Protector of the
I don't know if we can beat that. I mean, we do have a mage. The mage is a big deal for sort of a lot of things, for healing and... Maybe getting more silver helms would have been a decent idea. The problem is silver helms aren't amazing in a spearman. We need like white lions, but
Shield of Alaria.
I mean, do we really want to? I guess we could get it and get a couple of white lions. I mean, they are expensive, but they do shred through spears pretty hard. Eagles do have a lot of utility to them. It's a little bit late to hop on that train, though. I should have started that a couple of turns ago if I wanted to. I didn't realize they were going to have, like, you know, 30-something units over there, though. I should have realized that, but... if I had, like, 3 of these, 3 white lions and, like, a couple of eagles... maybe a couple of eagle claw bolt throwers.
Certainly not. Shield against the darkness. Ridiculous.
It's like 20 on 31. So they have a noble there.
Misguided. Unwise.
Pretty low level lord. I think Tyrion can kill him.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
They have like 50% more units than I do, though. Can I outwiggle that? They're just gonna have so many raw units. I don't have the tech. I mean, obviously Tyrion's amazing. He's probably gonna be able to kill their lord. Oh, we should put him on his horse too. That'll help out some for sure. And this guy.
A
throw him on
promising
his
lieutenant.
horse. You can throw them on there the same turn. They should be on the same turn. Okay, so the options are then I can do sort of the safer route and just chill here, maybe an ambush stance or something, see if I can bait them to come out and fight me.
Ridiculous.
Or I can wait and at least get some eagle claw bolt throwers. Maybe a couple of chariots. I mean, the chariots are good into spears if you can micro them enough. The little mini chariots are okay. She likes cookies. Okay, so they aren't as armored. I still think like having like, some of these would be good. I wish the white lions weren't that expensive. It would also allow me to get some Sea Guard.
Servant of the king.
We're kind of injured too.
Certainly
I want this tech at least too. That tech's a pretty big deal. Yeah, let's just chill and see if we can bait him out here.
Ulf one's defender.
What? That's grassland? This is a freaking forest.
Ambushing.
Okay, so it's kind of a risk, but Mama's gonna get you, Rory.
It's a blessing.
Mommy is going to get you. Is there a battle of wits afoot in there, dear?
Absurd.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and switch this over then to, I probably should have switched it a couple of turns ago to that, so we get a couple of ranks.
We will enjoy.
I think I'm just going to go with that and just wait another couple of turns just to hire some better units. 20 on 30. I could maybe do it. I just don't have quite enough units to outplay it. I don't have a lot of sort of specialty units. %, campaign move range. I'm trying to see if there's any other defensive things. No. Okay. Right, let's look at text here.
How can I assist you?
Welcome. Time is precious, so please make
Thinking
your
of killing Trace just to get some favor with Avalorn.
Lady of Ulfor, the Phoenix King welcomes all, cultured or otherwise. I agree.
Picked it up.
There is only vengeance.
Yeah, they're getting mowed.
Come in peace. Perhaps you may even leave Nagaroth that way too.
Queen of Avalon, welcome to the court of the
Oh,
Everqueen.
he's sassy. Leonidas still plotting against us. Now, we did see Empire.
Is it time?
I don't know how we spotted them.
I will hear what you have to say. Absolutely not. Empire's blessings, yes.
Right, yeah, we want to trade with them. How powerful are they? Middling. Why do we have to be enemies, dude? I don't even want to mess with you. Yes, there we go. You're finally waking up to some reason. I mean, I really don't need to go down there and kill them. I don't need this property. It's okay. It's actually green, which would be alright, but... So there's not really a reason to do a non-aggression with them as long as I have a trade pack, because I can't confederate with them anyways.
True
I have to start killing these dudes. Well, they're only at war. Those guys are annoying, so I feel like they will send stuff at me. Did she get it? That's my toothbrush. It was down here when I checked the garage. When I was checking the garage, then I was brushing my teeth at the same time. I forgot to take it back upstairs.
What?
Am I already at war? Okay, I'm already at war with them. Okay, I was about to say I could go to war with them.
So, be at peace.
They're
For
probably
that
not
is
going to do
all
it
I
this turn.
disagree with that.
Even though got that non-aggro with
I
them.
am the blood of...
You come to Bretonia, stranger.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I kind of need to try to keep some of them
Protector of
alive
the
too,
realm.
so that I can
The
trade with them.
laws of chivalry demand I hear.
I will not.
So they don't like me that much. Well, we got a little bit out of there. All right, increasing our salts.
Assyrian guides our hands.
We already have the discount here. Yeah, we might as well build this up. Put something there. Public order. Elves really start to power up and come online at tier 4.
You must restore order.
I need something with public order over here, Sam. More public order. Probably, I'm just going to throw down one of these things. Maybe either an Elven Embassy or I can upgrade this. Okay. Seems fine. See if they come out. If they don't come out, I'm going to step over to the property line and hire some stuff. It's totally possible. Well, I forgot to manage Vol's Anvil. I probably should have deleted some of their buildings and added some more, so that was kind of a goof. The iron upgrade's probably not a huge deal, but... Now, if I get a trade agreement with Empire, the huge benefit there is I'm going to be able to see all the other factions. Oh, they're giving up their town. White's Peak might still have a garrison in there. I don't know. Well, that changes the calculus a little bit. If it has a weaker garrison, I can at least finish this province then. Okay, there we go. Nine turns is a lot for some of these compared to some of these other things we have that are pretty powerful. 5% movement speed's not that amazing. It's okay. Armor is probably the best I can think of right now. This stuff's pretty good. If I'm about to hire a bunch of Sea Guard, maybe that's better. I don't know. I think the armor, like, for right now is probably better overall.
The Reaper.
And that place has a pretty good garrison, too. I guess there's a chance they could come out and fight me if I take some casualties here. Yeah, we can definitely get rid of that. Tier 2 is, we don't have enough trade partners for that, I don't think. We are definitely selling more, which is nice. Maybe he just thought that I went somewhere else. He didn't see me in ambush stance. It didn't say I was discovered, so maybe he just ran up here to try to defend against these guys.
Very well.
Of course.
They are massing up. You got to be a little careful. We got to hurry up over here because Ongerial doesn't have the largest
Ever vigilant.
Military. Maybe I should hire another general over here to try to deal with this. Oh.
What you ask is impossible.
Seriously, dude? So he's going to run down my coastline to this place and try to hit here. Most likely.
I will not.
Wow, he's sending a second army at me? For real?
Do you take me for
They're going that hard?
Can I
She is
offer
bothered.
assistance?
You dishonor me.
Those garbage units. Okay, let's see if we can get peace with them.
Honor before
boys.
glory.
Y'all know you don't want to do
Only
this.
the Grail companions of old could hope to best me. Yet you would try with words?
Yeah, come on, man. Just like, don't send all these armies over here. It's gonna be really annoying to deal with this. Oh, did you bring my toothbrush back? Thank you, Rory. Yeah.
Order must be maintained.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to hire another ward here. I have to hire another one over here. Like this place can probably hold pretty well against these people, but and Jerial I'm a little more worried about. Bobies. Okay, let's go ahead and knock this out. We need to
Tyrion,
get rid of these
Venerean.
guys. We can go ahead and hire... that's what we can do. We can go ahead and get this going and hire like some Sea Guard or something. Just to have those units ready to go. And then when he shows up, we can hand off the Sea Guard and run through. So that way we're not totally wasting our time sitting here. We can be using that time
The Reaper.
at least somewhat productively. Okay, let's go ahead and knock this out, though.
By Assyrian. Orion.
We're just going to auto-resolve this.
Sunfang hungers.
She likes Choco.
Take what is rightfully ours.
Or he's gonna occupy.
We have captured it. My strength grows.
Wait, how did I get this reward? Maintain 32 units in total. Current total 29. Okay, apparently I got that somehow. Oh, that's the new quest. I would like to do that Sunfang quest, but I think I need at least tier 4 units for that. Working on the promenade. Okay, so we're gonna hire another ward and get some more units in a moment. Okay, Draft Master, I think, and then we want to go down to Quartermaster and Lightning Strike, all that good stuff over there. Looked at all that stuff before. This is against Chaos? It is. That's quite a lot. It's 23% weapon damage against Chaos, and he does a lot of damage, so that might be worth it eventually, but like right here, we definitely need Lightning Strike against Chaos eventually. Ooh. Okay, we can't get Silver Helms though.
Protector of the Everqueen.
Could hire a couple of Illyrian Reavers.
Impossible.
Misguided.
They have the Firing Reavers. Do let me see how do these work again. So 45 against large. A lot of my stuff does have bonuses, I think, for the Reavers as well. Yes, Illyrian Reaver Archers, and I assume the one in the skill tree has that too. They're gonna get 40%. This one's not for Reavers. Is this one for Reavers? Missile damage for Reavers. Charge bonus. Okay, so that one does not help Reavers, but this one kind of does. Okay. So I think they're getting like some pretty decent bonuses.
Her servant.
I think I'm interested in hiring a couple of these. Let me just to balance out my army a bit more. I have so many archers. I mean, the archers are very good, but having these kinds of archers might even be better. See, so they have 50 armor, charge bonus. They get plus 12, so they're going to have 37 charge bonus. 34, 24. They're going to have like 25 ammo. They do get a bonus versus large, but it's not going to matter as much. They don't have a melee bonus versus large, but they are 95 speed. These are 95 speed too. These do get a fighting bonus against large. 36, 26. 34, 24. So these aren't that much worse off, actually. And these, they just don't have the bonus against large. And their charge bonus is significantly less. But they have the ammo. So I think getting a couple of these might balance out my army here a little bit. Might encourage them to come attack me too, which I would like, so I don't have to fight them with that garrison. Let's go ahead and
shield against the darkness.
Kick one.
Servant of the king.
That'll still give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 normal archers, and then we can get 2 of these Illyrian. Okay. A couple of those with the little chevron bonus. Alright.
The Asa bids
now we
you
can
welcome.
get rid of this. % building cost. I think I need that just yet. I maybe should actually bump up to growth at Lothern instead of the public order. 10% faction-wide from trade. I think we're gonna need the public order though. What am I gonna build here? Okay, so tier 2 Val's Anvil. We've got public order. Could drop some iron. One investment in iron's probably worth, I think it's only like 9 gold each we looked at last time, and even if we do half of those, still gonna be like 100 gold a turn. Less recruitment cost. Other option would be drop like a growth building or something there, which isn't that bad. We do want to get to tier 5 here because this thing is nice. It's minus 10% on dragon units everywhere, and 1 extra star dragon cap, which is a big deal. Over here, we want this eventually. But these buildings are pretty cheap to hire. Yeah, I think that's fine just to switch over and start getting the public order, go in there.
We have shaped this world.
Over here, do we want the Eagle building or not? What are we going to be fighting? We're going to be fighting these guys. Hell, I guess. Well, we're going to recruit. +2 for recruits. We have to drop a lot of money to protect these ports right now, I think. We need to upgrade this because this could be under threat. It is going to be under threat for sure here in a second. I don't have to chase these guys around the world.
It is forbidden.
At your service. I am a lord of Bretonia.
We can't do that.
Never.
$22.36. We don't have the upgrades. Well, actually, we do have the upgrades on this guy. $22.36. It's $41.54. I mean, we're not that far off from being able to fight him.
I serve the king.
If all they have are these men-at-arms and spear men-at-arms, these are bad. Anything that says expendable on it's usually kind of questionable.
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
She's Elmoing.
I must keep my holy vow. No!
I do need to get Bowmaster eventually. This guy's got a pretty good setup there.
A true assert.
Okay, he's on his bard.
You dishonor
on his mount. That's a lot of spears, though. I don't know if we even want him on that mount against that army.
Can I offer assistance?
We can figure it out next turn.
Not in this world or the other.
So I'm gonna have to hire a lord down here. Or a couple of free ones here. Slovenly. A couple of lazy bums. Oh, I forgot about this dude. Alisar the White Lion. Could grab some White Lion units over here. These are just going to be expendable wards that I'm probably not going to keep, though. I guess it's possible I could keep some of them over here. I don't think I can afford that White Lion building now, though. If I'm no, it's so expensive. If I'm hiring all these extra lords and stuff, I'm not going to be able to afford that.
The people are restive.
So how many am I going to need here? 1, 2, 9. Do I even have a recruitment? A place where I can recruit? Okay, I can recruit spears because of this, but I can't recruit any archers anywhere. Unless I throw down a gatehouse or something. Could also just let it fall if I wanted to. Not interested in that though. I mean, this is making pretty good money off those dies at 32 plus the port. Yeah, we're selling most of that. It's 352 gold. It's like 700 or 800 gold. I really don't want to let that fall. So let's. I don't want to. The person who goes here might die though, so I want someone who's like decent but not. She's probably okay. She's got some ranks, and I'm not going to have any of those types of units in that army. Put her in, coach.
Time is of the essence.
A mighty warrior.
She's got some missile damage. Her melee attack and defense is alright. She's pretty decent. She have. Okay, the AI is actually better in this about building their skills. Like bonded service is good, and militia master's good. Oh, we can only hire 2 because of the.
You must restore order.
Okay, and then over here we're gonna need another army. I don't want to spend influence on anything. Guess I could just get resistant. That is pretty legit though. The extra melee defense and missile resist and all that. Extra sword master is pretty good. I kind of don't want to waste him. Maybe this guy. We'll save Train just because he's such a high level.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown. Setting up Garrison. Prince of Elfwan.
Oh, I don't like having that many armies, but I'm getting hit on so many different fronts right now. Yeah, I think that'll be fine.
Phoenix Throne.
So that's pretty balanced comp. Yeah, I think that's fine. Over here, hopefully that'll be okay. I'm a little worried about that. I'm only gonna have 2 turns for that one. This looks like it's mostly garbage, though. We might be able to pop out and kill this dude next turn if he doesn't run away. I think we looked at all this
Protector of Elfwan.
Whoa, why are we going negative? They don't like our treaties. Okay, whatever. If they want to come get it, then come get it.
You called? You have a proposal for the Asur. How delightful.
I think we got the money from him last time.
Not one Druki on Nagareth.
Still getting
Greetings.
smoked.
Everqueen, all are welcome in my court.
Gifts. Okay, so we have one more turn, then we have to pay her off again. Captain.
We are the guardians of order.
She says, what is this word? Oh, is she trying to go through my gate, huh? Oh, okay. Wow, really? They think they have that much of an edge on me? I mean, they do have 2 eagles, but... well, we'll fight it. I figure they might try something like that. Well, at least I got a lord in there, and I'll get refunded for that stuff if I end up dying.
What orders? Spearmen! We will obey!
Lothern Seaguard!
Illyrian archers! Orders received! Illyrian archers! Prince of Ulthuan!
And they have the ballista, so I have to run at them. I mean, they do have a pretty good squad. We don't have upgrades or anything. He should be able to beat her one-on-one. Oh, is she on a horse? She is on a horse. Oh, that's interesting. Now it will let you click on the enemy, and it'll tell you how you compare to them. It won't show you their stats, but... so I have less health, less charge bonus, more melee defense, way more melee defense. Less melee attack. Less speed. Okay.
Spearmen!
So spears into her would actually be pretty good. Now these firing on their horses. Do they have horses? No. These firing on their birds would do a lot of damage. And they have a hell of a lot of archers, I've noticed that. It's basically all archers and bolt throwers.
It shall be done!
Where's Testudo when you need it? Come on, Western Rome. Okay. Alright, well.
For duty! Prince
Put
of
him up front.
Spearmen! Apace!
Quickly now!
Swiftly! Illyrian archers! Apace! Full fun!
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Spearmen! March! As you say! For Assyrian!
Okay, let's roll out this way. I just don't think that that's going to matter too much. The birds are going to try to go... I need to put my...
By your command!
Swiftly! Defending order! Moving out! As you say! Asa, move!
Understood!
Put these guys into the birds.
Archers! Asa, move!
Yes!
Yeah.
Loyal! For order! Ancestors! For duty! Archers! We away! We go! Acknowledge! Loyal! Quickly now! Setting forth!
These things should be able to kill those birds, right?
Move! Ancestors!
Wow, these Tor guys are beating up my,
Spearmen, draw back! Assyrian wills it! Shield!
They're way too clumped up.
For order! Ever loyal!
Where are the sea guards?
Lothern Seaguard! Move! For order!
For order! For Lothern! Acknowledged! Europe! Battle call!
These guys are
Orders
crushing
understood.
these things.
We go!
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
For Ulthuan! Pull back!
Yeah, Yeah, those are not serving very well as like a super strong cav here.
Right away.
We will obey.
Get up here, Seaguard.
Asa, move.
Spearmen, advance!
Loven Seaguard. It will be done. We go.
Loyal! For the king! Archers! Can I be praised? Orders received. Can I be praised?
Yeah, it would have been much better just using my ammo there
Understood.
on these guys.
Advance.
Archers! Asa forward! Following orders! Ancestors!
Now they're gonna start firing on me with those bolt throws. Whoa, how did those guys not run? What? I thought I had them on skirmish mode. They just ran randomly. Okay, cool. Cool.
Asa, withdraw!
Attack.
Without fail. As you say. Without fail. Without question. Asa, withdraw!
Yeah, looks like we got smoked on this one. I misread those Reavers. Thought they were gonna be stronger than they were. Well, they get a sack on me, or they occupy it. One or the other. Huh? What's that baby doing? Ah. That's annoying, but I'll deal with it. At least they didn't raise it or something crazy like that. They should not be able to take either one of the other towns. They have much better garrisons, so. I feel like if I played the Reavers a little bit better. Wait, Gagalion, he did have the upgrades on the spears, but it was the Garrison spears. Like, the Garrison doesn't get the same upgrades you do. Okay, I did complete the quest, though, because I did have the proper amount of units. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, so I just have to take one more
Tyrion,
settlement.
heir of an Aryan.
Okay, he just left this wide open.
Certainly not. Unwise.
Huh.
As you say.
Well.
Her servant. A true Asur.
Can we just go for regrowth? Lowers the cost by, oh, it's 30%, and then I can overcast it if I want to. And Dwellers, there's no point in upgrading that. We talked about that last time. Flesh to Stone is a good 1-point wonder. I would like that, just like 1 point in that. Potentially, Arcane Conduit's extremely good. I think we're going to work towards Conduit, so we'll just do regrowth right now.
Loyal to a fault.
He, with this stuff and his anti-large, I guess it turns to anti-infantry at some point with that. Replenishment's very good though too. I think I'll just keep him still as a defensive specialist here. 72 defense. So what we can do is attack White Speak and then subjugate it, and that would neutralize that 20 stack army. Now he could rebel against me in the future, but with that subjugation I could trade with him. Potentially Tyrannic might kill him. Other option is if I like burn this, I don't want to occupy it. Sacking it won't really do that much. It'll give me some temporary money, but I just need him like taken care of for right now, and then eventually I can circle back and deal with him later if I need to. Unsubjugate him. Although, you know, I would like obviously all of this property. Like, my problem right now is I would have to chase down that 20 stack. Like, if I raise this, he's potentially just going to come back and just reoccupy it. It will knock his army down quite a bit if I do that. I can't, I mean, I guess I could just try to ignore him.
Never.
He doesn't have any units there. I mean, I could just sell this. I could just sell the horse place, just ignore him and run back home right now, and then just come back later and deal with him. And then just hope that this army beats him. I think it does, because we have another 20 stack over here. I think she's going to be able to clean him up. Maybe I just deal with that, and then that way I can make sure that I kill him later and not have to waste the movement speed going over there. I can just dash and get back over here more quickly.
We stand ready for
this is about to get awkward down here.
Ever vigilant.
Let's just do that. And then if they want to sack this back or whatever, I guess that's fine.
Ready.
But we'll come back over there and deal with that again later.
Unlikely.
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
Where are we at? We're at 103.
I serve the king.
I mean, I could try to get peace with them.
Be thankful that the Asur are a civilized race.
That's gonna work.
Speak.
What would you have of me?
You called? You may approach and make your request.
Alariel, I bid you welcome. What do you wish to discuss?
Okay, I'll go ahead and give her another small gift.
Yes.
Shower her with some cash.
Not one Druki on Nagaryth.
This guy still has 5 territories, so Marathi's not like
kin.
completely running out of
Alariel, the Ever
the
Queen.
gym yet, but
Only the Grail companions of old could hope to best me. Yet
honor before glory.
These lands are ours by the right.
You insult me!
King Luan Leon. I am King Leoncoeur. I think not.
I mean, I could start using some influence with them. Potentially, because I really don't want to attack this stuff over here. If I don't have to.
So, friends of the Empire, come, all right?
Nice. Okay. Ooh, Vlad. Vlad's over there? see what the situation is over here. Oh, Vlad's sieging him. Or he's up in their grill. So he doesn't have that much. Let's see if we can get some more trade agreements over here. Can't trade with a lot of these dwarfs, but they don't like elves. Nah. She's saying stuff.
Who calls? I will listen, but my time is short.
Prejudice, affinity. I like our war with the Barrow
I don't
region.
agree.
How many properties they have? 4. So they could be a pretty valuable trade partner. We can't trade with Wiesenland.
I will listen, but my...
Need as many trade partners I can get.
I will listen, but my time is short.
Okay. This guy will pay us because it's green. So we can get 750 out of him.
I'll ignore that.
500. He's going to give us some. Every penny is going to count here.
Of course.
So we fight this kind of multi-pronged war we got sucked into.
The Empire. I will listen, but my time is short.
These places don't like us.
Lord of the Glade.
They're open to some ideas, but I don't...
Welcome to the halls of Athel Lauren. What do you want?
Get a non-aggro with them.
Yes.
Grabbing these ports wouldn't be a terrible idea. I know they're like yellow, but like grabbing those coastal regions, if we have the public order stuff, I think still could be a good idea. You do lose income, and it costs, I mean, it's a huge penalty for unpleasant climate, which is annoying. I kind of like the, you know, capture anywhere mod or whatever in the base game, conquer anywhere mod, but whatever.
Lethal grace given form.
Do you
So
take
12
me
on
for a
18, can we
churl?
do this? He does have Militia Master, he doesn't have Bowmaster. $41.54
I am a
versus
lord of Bretonia. Never.
$22.36. I think we beat him. What is this? Okay, and then they lose some of their stuff. He is mounted, but we have a lot of spears. We'll figure it out next episode. I think I might come over here and try to attack him.
I will not blight my soul.
This place is, I mean, I could wait one more turn and see if he attacks this place. Though, like, right now, the
Lord of the Phoenix
Garrison
Court.
won't help me, I don't think.
You dishonor me.
But we might be able to take him out anyways. Down here is going to be a little bit trickier.
Let's hear it.
They're almost certainly going to hit me next turn.
I will not.
It's going to be 15. Let's say 3. It's going to be 11 on...
What
11
you
on
ask
15 is not that bad.
impossible. Never.
Yeah, we'll figure it out next episode. I think just leaving this alone for now, and if they want to come back and sack it, I mean, that could be a mistake. Maybe I should have occupied it. But I think coming over here and just pushing into Saphery, like, right now,
Ready to serve.
and just making sure that if they win this battle, they don't, like, go haywire and start crushing all this stuff. Although it's very hard for them to get through Lothern and Shrine of Assyrians. Both those have pretty solid garrisons. Like, there's no way they're getting through Lothern with any sort of army they're going to have. And this place is going to be very hard for them to get through, too, because we have a Phoenix and 3 Phoenix Guard, which should murder anything they have. So, anyways, we'll get back at it next episode. It's getting interesting, getting attacked from a bunch of different angles. So stay tuned. Remember, if you enjoy this, please be sure to like, subscribe. And check out the rest of the content on the channel. Remember that we have lots of other Total War campaigns. If you like League of Legends, we have lots of League of Legends content as well. And I stream every night starting around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually stream League of Legends mostly, but you're welcome to just drop by, say hey, ask a Warhammer question. You know, whatever you want to do. I try to chat and interact with people as much as possible. Even if it's not about League stuff, I'll still entertain any questions that you have and get into a great conversation with you. So anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.